Hello there and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be taking a look over the UK commercial UAV show. Now I managed to get down there on Thursday for the day and I got in nice and early and had a good chance to have a look around, and in this video I'm just going to give you guys some shots and some video of some of the stuff I've seen and just give you an overview of my thoughts. Now, if you've not been before, this show is primarily aimed at sort of larger commercial and industrial users. However, there is a lot of very interesting stuff to be seen, and you get various universities showing off things and various companies showing you airframes and vertical takeoff platforms as well. So if you are interested in either building your own platform or building one for a business, there is always plenty of stuff on site to have a look at. Whilst it may look a little bit quiet in this video, it was actually heaving. It's just I managed to get in nice and early, that's all. If you're looking to build an aircraft, there's also plenty to see, and various companies showing off payloads, like the guys over at Phase 1 showing you their 100 megapixel monster inspection camera, as well as things like LiDAR, and the guys over at GeoSlam who have this platform which is available for both handheld and in-flight applications, and it's mounted on an M600 Year 2. No matter if you're a large commercial entity or you're just a small guy, there is absolutely tons to look at here and you'll have no problem finding everything you need. Throughout the day there are loads of stands to go and have a look at, and everyone is always friendly and willing to chat. It was also nice to see a little bit from the UK drone industry specifically, with the guys over at Evolve Dynamics showing off some of their products, including their ultra lightweight airframe as well as their custom built aircraft and remote controller as well. Primarily this show is geared towards industrial applications, aircraft inspection, and you won't find a huge amount from the cinema side of the business. However, if you did want to survey an oil refinery, you certainly wouldn't have any issues finding something to suit your needs. One of the highlights for me was the guys over at Flyability demonstrating their Helios drone. Now, if you haven't seen this before, it is a small inspection drone with a rotating cage mounted around it. It uses the DJI Lightbridge 2 radio system, and it allows you to send back video to a remote pilot in places that you would never normally be able to get a drone. So you can fly it down into tanks, pipework, and places you wouldn't either want to put a person because it was too small or there was too much of a risk of danger. There was also a number of security solutions on show from various companies, giving you the ability to track people, vehicles and objects from the sky. Throughout the day there were a number of speeches happening in various theatres around the venue, as well as the cage located in the centre where vendors were able to actually fly their aircraft and demonstrate them in use. And if you got a little bored and fancy taking a little bit of time out, there was also a little bit of a play area in the middle with table tennis and table football. For the average commercial operator, Yuneec had a very large stand at the show this year, and they were showing their H520 platform as well as their new cage and various cameras that you can attach to the bottom. These included their E90 20 megapixel 1-inch sensor camera, as well as the original CGO ET thermal camera. Yuneec also recently announced the new E10T, which is a FLIR-based dual sensor camera with a 1080p camera at the top and a FLIR-based imager at the bottom, which is capable of both 640 or 320 depending on which model you buy. They also had their H Plus on show, as well as their smaller Mantis Q, which is their equivalent to the DJI Mavic Air. Throughout the day, Yuneec were demonstrating the H in flight inside the cage, as well as showing you it in and out of various hoops and holes, demonstrating it in industrial and search applications. One of the things that really did catch my eye at the show is these new chutes from the guys over at Parazero. Now, they've got a new product coming for the DJI Mavic series, and it's a small chute that attaches to the top of the aircraft, and the way it works is that it rotates to jam the props in flight and allow it to recover in the case of a failure. It's the same system that they use on the Phantom as well, and as you can see, it simply clips on the top, and in case of a failure, the whole unit will rotate on its mount and block the props, allowing the chute to fly out and recover the aircraft as it falls from the sky. They were also demonstrating their new model for the M200 series, and this is a total standalone chute system which mounts to the top, and in case of a failure it will actually eject the aircraft's batteries to shut down the power. And the way it does this is with a small servo located at the back that pushes the release button and pushes them out against a stop and shuts the aircraft's power down. Parrot was showing off their various solutions, including Pix 4D and how easy it is to use it with various aerial platforms, and Sensefly was showing off their EB series of autonomous flying wings that allow you to collect data in as easy way as possible. The interesting thing with the EB is that it also comes included with RTK as an upgradable software option. To use it, you simply connect it to your PC via the USB modem and choose which aerial sensor you want to use. And when you look at it, it's actually surprising how many sensors Parrot have available, and you simply choose the sensor that best fits your needs for that application and then slot it into the bottom of the EB and you're ready to go. The good thing is that they are really easy to change at any time, and you can simply swap one out and put another one in depending on the application. They were also demonstrating the Anafi work model, and they were using it in the cage a number of times throughout the day, and the one thing that did surprise me was just how quiet that aircraft was. It is extremely small and extremely light, however it was the lack of noise that really surprised me, especially when using it in normal environments, and usually with an aircraft indoors you will literally not be able to hear anything else. Parrot also announced some pretty heavy discounts on the Anafi for over the Black Friday period, so if you are also looking at one of these aircraft and you were thinking of buying one, it could be worth checking out some of the discounts that they've now got available. Overall, I can say it was an enjoyable day with plenty to see, and when you ran out of batteries there was always the coffee shop to top yourself back up again. One last thing I wanted to mention was a company called CP Cases. They were showing off some custom lightweight cases for pretty much any use. They had one set up with an Inspire 1, but they were also able to have custom foam design for pretty much anything you would want to use it for. What really caught my eye was how light these cases were and how strong they were, and if you are looking for a lightweight case for your aircraft, it could be well worth giving them a shout, and I've put their details in the description of this video. And overall, that is it. I will be doing a couple of more videos over the next couple of weeks talking about various other things specifically around the show. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe, and I will do another video again soon.